Just did a story saying, if you have a home that you're trying to sell and it's inside of a community where they are still building homes, who's your biggest competitor? I was shocked that not many people realize it's the builder. The builder is going to be your biggest competitor when you're trying to sell a home inside of a community where they're still building. Let me tell you why. Because they can offer incentives that most sellers can't. Especially when they're still building in the community, you probably haven't been there very long to build up enough equity to compete with things like covering closing costs, buying down the rate. The builder's lender is going to offer some crazy interest rates right now. I've seen the builder's lender give rates as low as in the 3s, and they're covering all closing costs. Most sellers inside of a new community haven't been there long enough to compete with those kind of closing cost concessions, and there's just no way they can compete with the lender incentives as far as interest rate goes. So when you're selling a home inside of a new build community where they are still building, you've got to price that home accordingly if you really want to sell it. Because if you're pricing where the builder is pricing, it's never going to move. They're offering all kinds of cash incentives on the backside that you can't match. And a buyer's going to know that because they probably hit the builder office first. If you want to move that home, you better price it really competitively. And that's where having a really knowledgeable agent comes in handy. An agent that knows what the builder incentives are, an agent that is familiar with what is moving and what's not moving inside of that community. So what we do when you say that you're interested in selling your home, it's inside of a new build community, pop into the builder, check out what their incentives are, pull the comps, not the new build comps, but the actual resale comps. Run up a seller net sheet for you. That way you know exactly what your fees are going to be and what you're about to net on that sale. When you're ready to sell, new build or not, give me a call.